Hi everyone, this is Sakshi Verma and you're watching apnlive.com. They say music is the food for the soul and we couldn't agree more. With the rise of pop culture and the digital age, independent singers get prodigious opportunities to prove themselves. However, the constant comparison and demand for something different can be challenging. And today we have with us someone who has taken that plunge. Please welcome Raahul Jatin. He has just started his journey on his own after leaving the comforts of his legendary father, Jatin Pandit, and his next single, song Humnasheen, has also been released. Hello, Rahul. Welcome to APN News.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So your song Humnasheen has been getting rave reviews on social media. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling very good. It was my goal that people like the song. People seem to like it. We have accomplished that. So I'm very happy.
Okay. So would you like to tell us what inspired you to pen this beautiful song?
I often hear um, people say कि 90s और early 2000s में जो गानों में मजा आता था वो इन दिनों आता नहीं है या कुछ मिसिंग लगता है. I think one of the things that we are starting to move towards and stray away from is we don't really think about the melody and lyrics as much as we used to. We're
Yeah.
more focused on beats, sounds, drop कैसा होगा, किस किस्म का नया sound इसमें क्या डाल सकते हैं. तो all those things are good, but I feel like they should not always be the primary focus. अक्सर मैं अभी बीच में मैंने एक गाना सुना, वो पूरा हुक गाने का एक वर्ड ही था, बार बार रिपीट हो रहा था.
Yeah.
तो ये गाना जो था मेरे दिमाग में था कि you do well good, but anyways, तो मेरे दिमाग में था कि ये जो गाना है हम इसमें बहुत अच्छी मेलोडी हो, बहुत
Yeah.
अच्छी सिंगिंग हो और बहुत अच्छे लिरिक्स हो. तो इन्हीं मुझे ऐसा एक गाना बनाने का मेरे दिमाग में था. और आप अगर ये गाना अभी आपने तो सुना ही है, खाली तीन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स हैं पूरे गाने में, पियानो है, बेस है और ड्रम्स है. वो भी अपने एक यूनिक चीज है. ज्यादातर गानों में काफी हैवी म्यूजिक प्रोडक्शन होता है, इंडियन गानों में खास करके. तो और ये करने का मकसद यही था कि जो भी ये गाना सुने उनको खाली जो मेलोडी है, बोल हैं गानों के, गायकी है, उसी पे उनका ध्यान जाए. मैं नहीं चाहता था कि बहुत सारी चीजें हो इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन में जो सुनने वाले का ध्यान भटकाए. तो ये एक मेरी कोशिश है, एक जो क्लासिक 90s और अर्ली 2000s का जो एरा था उस किस्म का एक गाना फिर से हम बना सकें. मेरी कोशिश है वो करने की. तो हाँ, और मैं खुश हूँ कि लोगों को अच्छा लग रहा है.
Okay. So your father shared the teaser on of Humnasheen on social media, and he had also written that it's a
Yes.
proud father moment for him. Please tell how he reacted
Oh,
when he heard the song for the first time.
my dad is a very chill guy and he's very honest. He will
Right.
pretty much straight up tell me if he doesn't like something or if he's very much into it, and he really liked it. In fact, he was sitting next to me when I was making this song. We have a music room in our house, and sometimes during, especially ये कोविड के टाइम पे ही मैंने बनाया था. तो हम लोग हम पापा भी बैठे थे म्यूजिक रूम में, मैं भी बैठा था, मैं भी कुछ चीजें ट्राई कर रहा था. तो मेरे दिमाग आंखों के इशारे जब मेरा पहला गाना आया था उसी के बाद ही मैंने ये बनाया था. मेरे दिमाग में था कि कुछ अपबीट ही बनाए उसी किस्म का, क्योंकि उस समय मुझे सब लोग यही कह रहे थे कि सोशल मीडिया पे अपनी एक पहचान बनाने का सबसे बेहतरीन तरीका यही है कि तुम एक ही किस्म के गाने रिपीट करते जाओ. तो तो लेकिन बन ये गया, कुछ अलग सा बन गया. और लेकिन पापा को बहुत अच्छा लगा था जब उन्होंने पहली बार सुना था. उन्होंने बोला इसको कंप्लीट करो, इसको हम जरूर, बहुत बहुत खूबसूरत गाना है. और उन्होंने और इमीडिएटली जब ये गाना बनाया था, मेरे दिमाग में भी था कि कम इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन हो इसमें, बहुत मिनिमल किस्म का. और उन्होंने भी यही कहा था कि हल्का एकदम प्रोडक्शन करेंगे ये गाने का, तो वो अच्छा लगेगा और सुनने में.
Right,
तो
right.
राइट अवे ही लाइक्ड इट वेरी मच, एंड आई वाज वेरी हैप्पी दैट ही फेल्ट the same sort, he visualized the song in the same way as I did. So
Okay.
yeah, he was pretty happy.
So talking about your father, we all know that he gave a huge contribution and is still giving to the Indian music film industry, and how
Yes.
he gave us memorable songs with films like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Fana, even Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. So do you feel that it
Yes.
adds up an extra pressure on you with all the comparisons and expectations, or now you're over that phase?
I was never really too I would never really think about that sort of stuff too much. um I guess I probably, yeah, it was never something that I thought about very much, or something that bothered me very much either.
Yeah.
Um, the one thing that I do feel that I would like people to sort of realize is that sometimes I do feel that people presume right away, because you are related to someone from the film business, that everybody is just waiting to give you work,
Yeah.
and every door is open for you. That is not the case. I would want people, that is the only thing that, it doesn't upset me or anything. Um, but it is something that I would want people to be more aware of, because believe it or not, occasionally every now and then I get some very goofy guy on my Instagram that will come up and be like, boycott this person, and I'm sitting there going, why would you want to boycott me of all people? But
Right.
what I would want people to understand is that the film business is like any other business, and it is run by businessmen now more than it was in the past. And what people look for is least risk, maximum reward. And that is often why most, I would say, film producers or actors get a break significantly easier than somebody else would, because they have the um, sort of capacity to pretty much fund a break for their whoever it is that they would want to. Unfortunately, music directors and singers to a very great extent do not have that luxury. So if you just sort of go back in the history books and think about when was the last time you heard a music director's son being launched, you
Yeah.
probably would be you wouldn't probably find a very easy answer to that. So that's one thing that I would want people to know, that it's not all bed and roses for me. I work very hard. Check out my Instagram if you haven't, and if you do, you would probably agree with me as well. So yeah, I don't really think too much about uh, the pressure side of things. I try to do my best at what I do. But having said that, this thing is something that I would like people to know and be aware of as well.
Coming back to music, Rahul, you have been training since
Yes.
birth, and so would you like to tell us what's the most difficult aspect of making career in the music industry?
Oh man, where do I begin? I think I think it's a very I think all any kind of work is difficult, but this one, I think one of the advantages of being in some sort of like a doctor or an engineer is, once you have passed that threshold, you will inevitably get employed,
Right.
or in all likelihood you would. With music, there is no degree, or there is no sort of document that tells you that you are good enough. And sometimes, and um, I think this is one of those jobs where um, really using your connections and using people can really make a big difference as well. I'm sure it does in other businesses too, but in this one more than others, I would say, because as I said, there is no uh, written thing saying that you are good enough to get in somewhere. If someone likes you and they feel like they would be happy to have you around and take you in, they would probably take you in for that reason.
Okay.
I'm trying to trying to think of a way to say this a little bit more correctly. um, आई थिंक अगर आपकी किसी के साथ जान पहचान हो, अगर तो आपको काम ठीक ठाक कराने लगेंगे। अगर आप सबसे बेहतर इंसान हो के नहीं वो चीज करने के लिए, पर आपको दे देंगे क्योंकि आपको पसंद करते हैं। लेकिन कोई कंपनी में या किसी बिजनेस में आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि वो आपको चाहिए कि सही आदमी ही हो,
जी।
वरना तो बस वैसी मुझे लगता है कि वो एक चीज हो सकती है जो ज्यादा मुश्किल है सिंगिंग को करियर बनाने के लिए। लेकिन अभी कई सारी नई चीजें भी हैं, सोशल मीडिया वगैरह काफी पॉपुलर हो चुका है। So that is one way of getting recognition, but I think still getting into that A-list category, if you know people that can help you out, or if you're related to people that run the music business, I would say there is a very big jump that you can take compared to someone else who doesn't. I think that is one. But having said that, now that I think of it, वो सभी चीजों में जाहिर है, except for I would say doctors या engineers, या unless आप कोई कंपनी में काम कर रहे हो। पर anyways, I think ये पूरी दुनिया में ही है। तो हाँ, in some ways it's very similar to other businesses too, but anyways.
Okay, now that we were talking about social media, do you feel with the help of social media and YouTube and Instagram, to be very, very specific, it has become very easy to gain recognition and to get noticed? So do you agree that yes, it's an easy way of getting noticed by people, or do you feel no, it also kind of opened doors to a lot of criticism and mostly unwanted criticism?
Uh, I think it is a good medium to get out there and build a or get to an audience.
Right.
Uh, but some of the, I mean, I feel like sometimes, I don't know, I think it's a nice thing. अच्छा ही है कि सोशल मीडिया है, कुछ तो आपको जरिया मिल जाता है काम करने का. तो हाँ, अच्छी चीज है मेरे ख्याल से. But the only disadvantage is that not everyone has a way to that. Everybody's on there and putting content, so it's makes, so that is one reason कि it's not as, I would say, easy. कि just डाला और काम शुरू हो गया.
Okay. Are you aiming at releasing any singles in future, or are you also aiming to make a debut in Bollywood as a playback singer?
You know, that is my dream. That is, I think that's everyone's goal at the end of the day कि हाँ, Bollywood फिल्मों में आए. So that is, if I get an opportunity, I would be more than happy to. And yes, I will continue to release singles.
Right.
Um, we have a couple of songs done already. We just have to figure out when would be a good time to release it. So yeah, we definitely will continue to release singles, continue to put out covers and stuff on my Insta, um, and YouTube as well.
Right.
So yeah.
So which is that Bollywood actor that you want to lend your voice for?
You know, I feel like Ranbir Kapoor can really has that ability to make songs even better than they are, because you know some people I feel really music suits them.
Yeah.
You know, like even a song like Kesariya Tera, I
Yeah.
think Ranbir Kapoor being in it enhances it, because he's obviously very talented, but he has a little bit of innocence too to bring out a romantic song like that.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because so I would be very happy to sing for him, because I think his presence would even elevate the song even further.
Right. So, Rahul, there has been a time where audience used to wait for weekends so that they could watch singing reality shows. But now, such
Yeah,
reality shows have lost their credibility. With the contestants' sad story to calling already famous participants, do you feel that now it's not the same format, or you still have faith in the singing reality shows?
uh, you know, I don't watch reality shows as much as I used to. I think I'm too used to Netflix and Hotstar and
Right.
all of these things for. But having said that, you know, I have heard stories, and I'll be honest with you. You know, sometimes I feel that people are just trying to do things that sell,
Yeah.
and uh, and the reason maybe they are doing it is because people aren't watching as much of the really if authentic shows as much as they used to. I really feel that you know there's so much content out there now that it is necessary to sort of do things a little bit maybe over dramatized, or bring people in that people already know, because you can't get the eyeballs if you don't. I think क्योंकि आप अभी टिकटॉक खोल लो या इंस्टाग्राम खोल लो, यूट्यूब खोल लो, आपका 3 1 घंटा कहाँ निकल जाएगा आपको समझ ही.
समझ में नहीं।
रील्स शॉर्ट्स जैसी चीज पे भी आप खोल के आप देखो 40 मिनट निकल गए और मालूम ही नहीं पड़ा. तो क्या
Exactly.
वो अभी लोगों को, दर्शकों को अपने उनका ध्यान रहे वो करने के लिए ज्यादा थोड़ा ड्रामाबाजी करना जरूरी हो गया है कोई भी चीज में मेरे ख्याल से. अभी कोई, जैसे मैं अभी स्टेज पे भी गाता हूँ, एक वक्त था मैं देख रहा था हाल ही में रफी साहब हारमोनियम लेके शराफत से खड़े होके हारमोनियम बजा के गा रहे थे. अभी वैसा करे तो कौन, अभी तो थोड़ा नाचो गाओ जंप वंप मारो, वरना कौन कौन देखता है. तो क्या वक्त की बात है. ऐसा मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता है कि कोई जानबूझ के ऐसी चीजें कर रहा है. वो वही कर रहे हैं जो बिक रहा है सही मायनों में. और क्या अभी बेचना कोई भी चीज बहुत मुश्किल हो गया, क्योंकि इतना, ये इंटरनेट के कारण और ये सारे स्ट्रीमिंग प्लेटफॉर्म्स का इतना कन्वीनियंस बढ़ गया है लोगों का एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए, कि आप जरा भी ढील नहीं छोड़ सकते, वरना लोग फट से दूसरी चीज में चले चले जाएंगे. तो
Right.
हाँ, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वही वजह है कि थोड़ा ड्रामेबाजी, वो कहते हैं ना, तड़का वाला काम ज्यादा होने लग गया.
So what's next for Rahul Jatin? When will we see you promote your next song?
I think pretty soon. As I said, there are 2 songs that they have been shot. Actually, there are 3 songs. There's a song of Dad also. We'll probably do one of my dad's songs next. But
Okay.
I think pretty soon. My plan is to, with things like Spotify and stuff, I feel like it's necessary to release a song every month now. So even if we don't have a video for some of the songs, that would be my goal. Like I try to release 2 covers a week on Insta. That way, every month I'll try and release a song on Spotify. That way, I can get more traction.
Right. So are the rumors true that there are 7 songs lined up for you?
7 songs?
Yeah.
No, there is no rumor. There's a rumor like this?
Yes. Yes. There is a rumor on social media that there
Well,
are 7 songs lined up for you. So is that true? Please give us a clarification.
no, that is not true. I don't know who made this rumor. That's a very goofy rumor. राहुल के लिए 7 गाने तैयार हैं.
Yeah. Yeah.
नहीं, ऐसा
Something
कुछ
like
नहीं है.
that.
ऐसा
Something
कोई
like
नहीं. तीन एक गाने हमने बनाए हैं, शूट किए हुए हैं. तो लेकिन 7 गाने नहीं है.
that. Okay. So before you leave, Rahul, we would love to hear you sing at least 2-3 lines from your latest single.
Absolutely, yeah. जहाँ का तुझे प्यार दूँ मैं, उम्र भर हम नशे, जहाँ हो नीचे ऊपर हम कहीं, जहाँ का तुझे प्यार दूँ मैं, उम्र भर हम नशे, जहाँ हो नीचे ऊपर हम कहीं.
Nice, that was really superb. And congratulations on your
Thank you
new
so much.
single, Humnasheen. We really hope that this song takes you to new heights. And thank you so much for talking with
Thank
us.
you very much.
So
And you
this,
guys, you know what? Before we end, I'm just gonna say, guys, do check out my song. It's releasing on the 19th of October on YouTube, on my YouTube channel.
yeah,
Raahul Jatin official, RAAHUL JATIN. Or you can check out my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know all the social media uh, applications that are out there. So Raahul Jatin, sabhi mein same hi naam hai. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this song. And again, thank you very much for having me.
and that's all
You're
for today. Keep watching APN News for more such contents. Thank you.